Glitch City, 2070 XAD. A city that shouldn't exist. A tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. Over them stand the White Knights, who ensure that a corrupt government's laws are obeyed. Here, brutality in all its forms is an everyday reality. The quality of life for the non-powerful decreases at an alarming rate. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, their families, or even their studies. Some look for ways to escape this place, and others just give up. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of a glass. On a small road just seconds away from the main street, somewhere near the slums, you can find the Hall A of the BTC certified bar coded VA-11. But that's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. A small oasis in the middle of a concrete desert, a fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. And it's here where the story unfolds. Hey guys, it's NB Mick. Hey, I got an achievement. Welcome to Valhalla. What's that for? Just viewing the opening sequence? What can I get you? The description says. Anyway, hey guys, it's NB Mick. Welcome to a new blind Let's Play of Valhalla. This is a game I've never played before, though I've heard some great things about it, and it certainly has quite a beautiful aesthetic, I think. Yeah, all I really know about it is bartending, and I've seen a few of the character designs, and there was that one screenshot that got passed around everywhere, where it was like a dog going like, "You'll pet me eventually. They always will." But, oh, and I picked this to Let's Play because, apparently it takes place in, like, around the holiday season. And as it's holiday season as time of recording this, I feel that's a pretty good, like, I guess seasonal Let's Play to do. I don't know. Anyway, so what I got from that intro is that it's sort of like a dystopian city, and we are a bartender that just helps people get through their damn day. So anyway, let's yeah, that's all fine. But yeah, let's stop hanging out at the title screen and let's play. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. So sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. Thank you very much. I hope I have a good time too. It certainly sounds like a fun game. Psst! Hey, over here! Boo! How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe. Look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. Oh, thanks. I'll do my best. Jukebox, so I can pick my own music, huh? Settings, this is just, okay. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya! Oh, hello? Oh. Just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1, Primera. Interesting. Yeah, new achievement. Good evening. The chapter's name means first. Cool. Your membership to the Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. And make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. Okay. So who is that letter from? Nobody. Is for my cat? Is my cat talking to me? Doesn't look like I can click on anything in the room. Nice shirt that says slut, though. Let's unlock our phone. Add app. Welcome, Jill. Tuesday, the 13th of December. Yeah, that was about a week ago as of time of recording this. What's this? The Augmented Eye mass immigration continues as Wonderlanders are the newest threat. Cyborg in heels. Cyborg in heels! Woo! Returns next year. Music. I'm assuming this is all just different music in the game that I can choose to play. Yeah, here's my... Let's make it save. And add... Okay. Well, we're broke. We have $0. Yeah, I think that's all we can do now. So let's go to work. Let's tend some bars. Good evening. Hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. I like his design a lot. He's cute. When will you admit you have a John face skill? When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Dunno. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about... stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... There's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So, not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. Oof. That's rough, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. So 4 was the cat then, okay. So she's already struggled paying rent. Just another day of being a broke 20-something, right? And there are all the beer cans around my apartment and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with a sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up in the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. Okay. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Okay. I kind of get it, but I'll need to play a little bit more before I really get the hang of that, I'm sure. Gil. When done, press the mix button, and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then this should be no problem. Gil wants either a sugar rush or a piano man. So piano man looks like my name. like what he wants to end this tutorial. So I'll give the Sugar Rush first. Sugar Rush is 2 Adelhyde and 1 Powdered Delta with optional Karmatrine, all mixed. So 1, 2, 1, and then we mix. Oh, the mix button. How do I know it's done mixing? No, switching pages just switches the recipe. So, is this good? Is this did that say failed? Okay. Well, let's try that again. I'll figure it out. Maybe once it starts shaking a lot, that's when it's done. Nope. I'm already great with this. Let's keep it going. I'll just sit here for a while and see what happens. 'Cause if it... I can't tell. I also noticed that everything is color-coded. So Adelhyde is red, powdered, Delta is blue, and then Karmatrine is like the whitish blue. Is that... no? Okay, let's forget the Karmatrine then. And let's just mix this and see what happens. And we stop this here. No? I don't get it. Take it! How does mixing it work? That's... Can you give me another refresher, Gil, please? I don't understand. A fedora? I'm already doing this. I'm doing this fantastic. What if I put an ice in there? Will that help it out? Throw some ice. What if I just stop it immediately? No? God damn. I am so good at this, you see. Well, let's see what the Piano Man is. Okay, so all on the rocks. I'm pretty sure that means ice. That's a lot. Yeah, I'm just gonna be putting in so much. Bad touch, no. Yeah, mood, fuck. Can I back out of this and like ask Gil again? Because I don't understand the mixer. What if I just mixed these two together like this? No? Does it like shaking fast mean something different? Like what if I just do this and like quickly stop it? Okay. I could have sworn I did that, but maybe not. So yeah, maybe that when it starts to shake fast is different. Here, have a Sugar Rush. Achievement unlocked. I know what I said. Sometimes a wrong drink can be the right thing. I see. Here, happy now? A little, but not quite. Let's do one more. I know. Please humor me for a bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. Yep, that was my mistake then. I see. You can tell it's being blended when the shaker starts moving faster. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks with ice or aged. Check ice and age buttons on the side to select the one you need. And in case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks means you have to toggle the ice tab. It should be noted that the station will add after the station will add the ice after mixing. It's not something you should mind though, just a fun fact. Okay. Give me a moonblast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I said. Yeah. So we want a moonblast. So 6 Adelheid. So that's 5, 6, 1 powdered delta, 1 Flannergeed, and 2 caramel trine, and that's the mixer is completely full with that, so it can only hold 10 at once. I see. And now we want it iced, and now we let it go for 5 seconds until it starts freaking out and wants to get out of the mixer, and then, yep, there's our moonblast. Here, did I amuse you for long enough? You did. Sorry to hold you. Let's get working. Yeah. Oh, yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional karmatrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. So it doesn't matter how much karmatrine I put in there. I could have put 2 Adelheid, 1 powdered delta, and then just optional karmatrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Karmatrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys! Oh, but... Huh? Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. So you just adopted her and brought her to the bar then? Alright. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. Oh, I see. So, yeah, that makes sense. Bring her where you're going, at least so you can keep her safe. She's gonna make a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. I mean, it's better than just leaving her out there to... That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. I'll do my best, Dana. Do you think Sheaf knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs, lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well... So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun! Good luck, Gil. Wouldn't want to be ya. Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. It's only fair, Gil. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can begin. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Okay, so I'm gonna put in 7 plays of What's New Pussycat, and then It's Not Unusual, and then the rest will be What's New Pussycat. I don't know what any of these songs are, so I'm just gonna do them in order. And hopefully this'll end up being good music. There we go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey you, get me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. So, just beer? So, 1 Adelhyde, 2 Bronson extract, 1 powdered delta, 2 Flannery, and 4 Carmotrine. And it's all mixed. Oh, this song's pretty. Yeah, it's all mixed. Bubbly, classic, and vintage. Alright. There you go. Here's your beer, sir. Here you go. No, this isn't gonna cut it. Give me a big one. Sure. Beer wasn't enough, apparently. A big one. Does he just want another beer? I can do that. Unless he just wants a big drink, but I don't know what to tell you, sir. And now, I said a big one, brat. Big, like my dick. Oh no, please get out of my bar, sir. Forget it. These two will have to do. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey the 3rd. Huh. What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So, you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. That it does, and it also brings in the rent, so, Hopefully Jill, what was our name, right? Hopefully Jill will be able to pay rent. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. I hope paid interns. If not, get the hell out of my bar. The poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murder and other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. Yeah, that's fair. It can get pretty exhausting keeping track of all the trouble going on in the world. So I don't blame her for that. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People don't get desensitized? People get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. Ooh. Is this... I'm assuming this isn't just a hypothetical. I'm assuming these are actual... Death's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money. And like I said, money's good. Huh, I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. Ooh. Continue. The worst part about it is that they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column, shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's... That kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming he's a food critic. Oh god. People like that are... Sure thing. Freaking influencer walking up to a hotel like, hey, let me stay here for free so I'll just give you public... Like, screw off. Anyway, let's move on. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming in here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? Man, dude, that's savage. No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Like, I can't give you any bigger than this, sir. Because this uses all of the ingredients. Like, I would love to put double of this in for you, but unfortunately, one beer. Yeah, this is a beer, alright. Keep it up, kid. You'll get better someday. Well, he's nicer to us now that we've talked a little bit, at least. So I guess the beginning was him just blowing off steam. I guess that is why you come to a bar, but no reason for him to take it out on me, right? So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. Is that I guess free speech covers that, but that free speech protects you from the government, not me. And I'm absolutely allowed to call you an asshole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that! Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really, at least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, don't call me honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. That's a lot of celebrities these days. A lot of people are just waiting for the next big celebrity to make the next big fuck up. It's kind of insidious, honestly. Pretend to love, fall from grace. Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend they love celebs, but what they really want to see is their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. That is also true. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. It's escapism. It's just like people like me playing a bunch of video games, right? What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals? Socks with sandals? Can't get them out. Nope. They're ruined. Not having that shit on my earth. Or if they're dating God knows who. Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still, I'm on your level, Jill. We'd get along great. Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. That's a good way to look at it. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. That's true, honestly. Like, celebrities, both the YouTube and the movie kind, are absolutely people too, but a lot of them do kind of put together the persona that they're flawless, and like that doesn't mean it's right to treat them as these godlike figures, but it's not like it's coming from nowhere either. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, Brat? Aren't you a journalist? Shouldn't big words be, Well, two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. Yeah, it's a breach of trust, a breach of contract. It wouldn't be right to do that. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan! Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as boss. To me. I can get behind that, actually. I understand where he's coming from there. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no. But they want them to fear me, not because I'm their boss or their name appearing in their paychecks. I totally lost the little relating bit moment with you. Like, again, I get where you're coming from, but I think you're an asshole, sir. Anyway. But rather because I strike a mortal dread into them. Okay. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. Alright. This is the fourth beer I'm making for you, isn't it? I know it was 2 aldehyde and 4 carmotrine. Oh, it was 1 aldehyde. Whoops. It was 2 Bronson extract. There we go. There you go, sir. 1 beer. Yeah, I guess this one's good enough for now. Good to hear. Mr. Donovan, can I ask you something? Depends on what you're going to ask. Is it about how to be successful? Because I'll only spout stuff from those shitty how to get rich books. No, it's not that. Well, not exactly. How did you start in this business? The Augmented Eye was a really important newspaper in Neo San Francisco almost 10 years ago. But there was a big mess involving the head editor being defenestrated. I've heard that that word before, but I don't remember what it means. To throw someone out a window. Yep, that's why I remember hearing it before. There was like a Tumblr post where it's just a bunch of absurd words. I think one of them was like hornswoggle or something, which is like to beat someone with a fish. It was core novel. Yeah. Why do we have these words in the English language? I don't know, but we do. One thing led to another, and during a tough financial spot, I bought the whole thing and assumed duties as chief editor. Neo San Francisco is still the HQ, but most of the revenues come from here. Just being in Glitch City means at least 30% extra earnings. Oh yeah, I remember the news. It was quite a mess. And what made you pick a news website as business? It sounded fun. I decided on a whim. I might as well have ended up with a hairdressing chain called Marcello. Anyway, I've got to go. Are all the orders paid for? Yeah, thank you very much. Please come again. Yeah. Jill! Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs! Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents! Shh, you'll wake up Briar Rose over there. Briar Rose? Isn't that a character from Fable? Oh no, it's a folklore thing. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a character in Fable called Briar Rose, though. Sure is, and she looks like what I could glance from that person. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut what voice do I want to give this guy? Big gut punch. Fast. Alright. There's a lot more happening in this day than I expected. I expected, like, the episodes to be, like, 20 minutes or something, but this is going on for a lot. Did he say big gut punch or just gut punch? There's no way to get a big gut punch, so it's just gonna be normal gut punch with 5 Bronson extract, 1 Flannery guide. I'll give him 1 Carmotrine, sure. All aged and mixed. There you go, sir. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar? Hellhole. Crack house. It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come in our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? The payment registry says... sorry for the question then. Mr. Ingram McDougal? Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of... Not a prostitute, buddy. Of course, not that there's anything wrong with sex work, but also, like, you don't just assume that about people. No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar, then? Somebody recommended me this place, and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Hey! Hey Jill, where did you put the dish soap? Gil's run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold, one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but please tell me more about this story. I want to hear about this alpaca. There's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk, and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? That's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. He wants a pile driver. I honestly feel like suplexing him, though. Alright, 3 Moronson extract, 3 Flannery guide, whatever, and 4 Carmotrine. Just all mixed? There you go, sir. It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? What the fuck is with this first day? I guess you see all kinds, but who asks that? I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not going to answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually. But for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. Were you, like, just with someone who faked it, and then you just learned that they faked it, and now your world is crashing down because of it, because you thought you were good in bed? Anyway. I say lies like yours... Lies are like your porn What? I say lies are like your porn stash. Elaborate on that? You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you've really faked an orgasm? Because you look like you've had a lot of experience. Get the fuck out of my bar! Who do you think you are? Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. What? That's a lot of alcohol, because isn't Carmotrine like the... They said earlier that it was the alcoholic substance, so this guy's gotta get fucked up! All aged and mixed. There you go, sir. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Oh yeah, every day, sir. This conversation is making me feel the emptiest, though. Empty how? Like hungry? That's a no then, if you don't understand the question. No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative, which is bitches and alcohol. Alright, Ingram. I'm about done with you, sir. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. What the fuck is sex tourism? Is that a thing? I'm looking that up. To travel to different locale for the sake of sexual activity. Okay, that's what I was guessing, but also what? I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I don't care about your sex habits, Mr. Ingram. Get the hell out of my bar. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Don't need to hear about that kink, sir. Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? You can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't. I'm glad that's where we draw the line, then. I'm drawing a blank, then. Can't think of anything that might help. I wasn't expecting you to help me, or to believe me. Huh? I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. I'd like to take people at face value when I can. I'm not gonna say I want to assume the best here, because what you've told me is very degenerate. But I want to assume that people aren't fucking with me. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell is killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Please don't come ahead. Good, yeah, we are on the same page again, Jill. Phew. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. Valhalla. Cyberpunk Bartender action. And you know what? That's actually, now you can see what time I'm recording these in the middle of the goddamn night. But yeah, that's actually a good cue for me to stop here myself. So, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm certainly intrigued, if a bit disturbed by the guests we've gotten so far. But I'm having a lot of fun, so thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.